clubpod.co, clubpod.co, clubpod.co.
Okay!
Hi folks, this is a quick podcast thing for clubpod.co, that's clubpod.co, clearly not to be associated with any other club pod, especially ones that are vlogging. Well, I've just, this is a rant today. I'm just listening, and I've had to come off because it makes me feel physically sick, but there's a podcast club, and it's a big one, and it was just, I don't know what this has to do with podcasting, literally not. It was basically, and I think it's fair to say, I might be wrong, but it was a guy who was vlogging a book by the sounds of it. And he sounded quite religious because he kept quoting religious passages from the Bible. And then it was mentioning he's a life coach. Now, I've got to be honest, until I came across Clubhouse, I've never heard of these life coaches. It's been quite an alien thing for me, this. But I think he was quoting, I'm not sure he's qualified in anything. But I was listening, I came off, well, actually got banned. Which is interesting, isn't it? When you know, why ban me? Is it because they've got something tied? Because I report on stuff? Because I'm going to start reporting on this. This is why I say I've got no connection to any other club pod thing. Anyway, until I got banned, it was they were saying buy 500 books. I looked online. The link, it's $27 or something, 28 on Amazon. Mate, I don't know. I mean, you know what price on Amazon like the change, so it might be different by the time you look. Now, if they're buying it at $27, whatever, that's around 13 grand, over 13 grand. They're pushing in sales. I mean, what's this to do with podcast? Maybe it is, but to me, that's nothing to do with podcasting. All I heard I was listening about 20 minutes, and it was just positive thinking, you know, that stuff. Oh, positive. Oh God. Oh, God almighty. Oh, it'll push. I mean, I don't know if... Is it... And it's not that. A lot of these clubs and clubhouse seem to be full of positive thinking people who do push in this life coaching thing. I mean, I didn't... Well, at first, when I heard this coach thing, I thought it was a business coaching or something. Yeah, I never even... because I've never come across life coaching before. It's not so much... It might happen in the UK, but I've never come across it. People seem to be slapping it up. I mean, years ago, I did hear... There was a bloke when I was doing a sales job, and he used to put on the tape, and it used to go... Oh, say something positive about yourself each day and all this. And he was telling me I was going to be a millionaire. It never was. I says it's just, you're wasting your time. In fact, I used to sell more than him. I upsold him all the time. But, I mean, because I just went on and did it. I mean, I never bothered with this life coach and whatever. Ugh. But I've heard people, I mean, the other day I heard somebody who was a life coach. And he was actually quoting, because I've read these things, there's like scripts for, say, pyramid selling, and he was actually quoting from it. I mean, that made me feel thinking, yeah, he must be clearly honest if he's using pyramid selling scripts. Even, I think somebody criticised him. I came across him on Twitter as well, and apparently his defence was, he was saying, oh yeah, people who make negative comments about me, bad comments, they're negative people. We want to avoid them types. You avoid them types of people. Where they've dragged us down. I've seen that in the scripts. That's what they tell you to say. Oh God. The trouble is, people want to believe this. You've got that. I mean, you know, people don't work it out. Thousands of people get sucked into all this life coaching stuff and positive thinking. Guess how many become successful? I suspect very few. Well, I know who'll become successful. It's the life coaches who write these books. You know, they just use buzzwords. Buzz to make you feel good. In fact, to be honest, I mean, it's really interesting in Clubhouse how many people use buzzwords, especially when they're trying to blag you that they've given you great advice. They go, what is it they come across? I mean, I've heard it on some of the podcasting things going, oh God, what did they come out with? This drivel. Oh God, it's just drivel all the time. It's so frustrating, folks. Oh. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not American. I just don't go along with it. But, oh God, what is it? Oh, I'm trying to think of that drivel, that expression I've heard. I've given you not great content. I'll have to write it down. People come on to these. I was listening, especially in the podcasting ones. There's a woman trying to flog a company. That's all I have heard, a business or something. So, if anyone ever on one of them, this is what I'm getting frustrated over. I don't want to go down this lane, but she had some. She was presenting what they call a room under this club name, and every time somebody said anything, she would say, oh yeah, well, send me an email and we'll sort it out for you in my business. My business can sort this out. And I think she virtually said it to everybody. And then it was, and then she said, has that? And then somebody else or she would say, oh yes, has that been a positive, not a positive experience, but something on that lines. Oh God. And people go, yes, because you don't say no. So everybody's going, yes, 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 because it's just out of good manners. You're not going to say, no, I don't think. I mean, nobody's going to turn around and say, no, you just taught a lot of waffle. It meant nothing to me. You've not helped me. I've just, all you've done is try and push me your service, which I'm not going to sign up to. I mean, nobody says that. They go, yeah, it's been positive, because plus people. The problem with Clubhouse is people have to brown nose to get pushed up. If you don't brown nose, you get boot. So everyone's brown nosing, oh, you're marvellous. Oh, and it's all this, oh, super, you're all marvellous. Oh. And you see, this is the other thing, I've mentioned it before. It doesn't help when people just say to you, marvellous. When they're lying through the teeth because you've got a rubbish podcast they've never even listened to, and they go, oh, it's marvellous. Oh, how inspirational. Oh, marvellous. You're going to make a fortune. Just sign up to our service and we'll do that. Oh, you are marvellous. Blech, blech, blech. It's vomit. Vomit. Blech. That's what I think of that, folks. And if you're upset by me saying that, tough. I don't care. I'm not asking you to sign up to anything. I'm providing a free website, that's all. So it's no skin off my nose if you don't use it. Don't, sod off. That's all I think. Anyway, if I'm annoyed you and wound you up and insulted you, try out clubpod.co. Clubpod.co, again, nothing to be associated with any other website. I mean, honestly, what's life coaching got to do with podcasting? Oh God! I mean, if to be honest, if they hadn't booted me off it, I'd have left anyway. So I've listened to them. I've tried to get something out of it, and I just can't. I've had hours of listening to one of these podcasting clubs. You've got to listen to. My advice is listen to the small ones. There's some really good ones. The small clubs on Clubhouse are the good ones. They really are. But it's just selling products. That's all it seems to be. This life coaching. They should have a warning on life coaching. That'd be better. I don't know. If they ever do an update, I hope they have it so that if you're a life coach and try to flog it, you have to put it on. Or if you're flogging any service, you have to make a tick so people know to avoid. And that way you could click that and you won't see any of them rooms or clubs, which it should be. That's how I'd do it. If you want to opt into it, fine. But, I think people should opt into it, not be, because you're going on these blind, not knowing. Oh, God's sake, stop it. Make it stop, please. All right, folks. Ciao. Clubpod.co.
Clubpod.co. Clubpod.co. Clubpod.co.